The Nevada Lottery Curse. The dry Nevada air at our Las Vegas estate on that sweltering June evening carried the electric buzz of the Strip's neon and the bitter sting of a jackpot jinx, a scent that clung to the glitzy compound's palm-lined infinity pool like a losing ticket stub discarded in the desert dust. To the gamblers strolling the nearby casinos, it might have been just the faint whiff of cigar smoke drifting through the night, but I, Nora Tate, perched on a casino-style bar stool under the pulsing glow of LED string lights, felt a deep dread knot my stomach. A mother's instinct honed over years of watching my daughter Lily, now 27, navigate the treacherous high-stakes world of her marriage to Vance Reed, a man whose flashy charm and gold chain swagger had screamed trouble from the moment she introduced him at our modest Reno apartment 5 years ago. His crocodile tears at their engagement party masking a gambler's greed I could sense like a rigged slot machine. Lily zipped around the poolside bar like a fading slot's last spin, her blonde curls bouncing as she poured whiskey for Vance and his father Rex, her forced grin at their loud tales of lottery wins too brittle, too desperate, a smile that cracked my heart. It was the expression of someone clinging to the edge of a collapsing dream, begging for validation from men who dangled approval like a jackpot just out of reach. The estate, with its mirrored walls reflecting the Strip's kaleidoscope, a neon-lit bar stocked with top-shelf liquor, and an infinity pool shimmering under the desert moon, screamed the ostentatious wealth of a Powerball windfall, but it hid a fortune squandered by rigged draws and bad bets. Its pristine desert landscaping, palm trees and cacti perfectly aligned, as barren as their bankrupted trust fund. I only came here for Lily, who'd text each visit, her green eyes pleading through the screen with a hope that twisted my insides. "Mom, please come. They prize family fortune. It's essential." But I knew it was her anchor. She clung to the fantasy of a secure lottery legacy since she was a kid scratching dollar store tickets in our Reno kitchen. Her childhood dreams of hitting it big scribbled in glitter pen on her diary, staring at Rex's wily wink, his tanned face creased like a seasoned bookie who'd seen every game, and Vance's greedy blue eyes, always darting like a gambler chasing the next big odds. I saw a flashy facade covering a scam's decay, a house of cards built on manipulated lotteries and laundered winnings. Rex and Vance had been downing shots of bourbon all evening, their high-roller camaraderie curdling into manipulative boasts about beating the house in Vegas and beyond, their gestures brash and sweeping, exuding the untouchable arrogance of lottery lords who'd cheated every draw with insider fixes. "Why's our lucky charm so down on a missed draw?" Rex hollered across the pool, his voice booming like a casino loudspeaker, eyeing Lily in her sequined cocktail dress, the air thick with news of mega-million scandals breaking on X, winnings vanishing into thin air. "Our jackpot's gone, Dad." Lily shook, her voice cracking like a slot machine jamming mid-spin, her fingers clutching her glass so tightly I feared it would shatter. "We're broke." "Broke?" Vance jeered, mimicking his father's drawl with a sneer that sent a shiver down my spine. "We played the system smart. You millennials chase meme coins and cry when they crash." An arid terror gripped me, sharper than the desert heat radiating from the concrete, their words landing like a bad bet gone bust, heavy with malice. "Hold it," I said, my voice slicing through the neon hum of the estate, feeling out of place in this glitzy sprawl, like a Nevada gaming control agent stepping into a rigged casino. Vance leered, his contempt for losers flashing in his eyes. "Cool it, Mom. It's just lotto talk, right, honey?" He winked at Lily, who nodded rapidly, her lips trembling as she forced a smile. "Absolutely, Mom. It's all right." But it wasn't all right. I caught the glance they exchanged, con-like, scheming, like hustlers eyeing a mark for their next scam. "Let's roll her luck," Rex declared, heaving his stocky frame from the bar stool, his shadow looming over the pool like a bust at the blackjack table. "Vance, support me. Time to jackpot her in the deep end." "No." I surged to my feet, my heart racing like a slot machine on a winning streak. "Rex, stop this. You're cheating the game." They ignored me, seizing Lily's arms with a force that made her squeal, her shaky laugh fracturing into raw panic. "Guys, stop. This isn't fun." But she didn't fight hard. She never did. Always betting on their approval, hoping to prove her worth in their rigged world. They yanked her across the neon-lit patio to the pool's edge, its water sparkling like a slot machine's promise under the Vegas moon. the tiles slick with condensation. I pursued, my sandals slipping on the polished concrete, my voice hoarse with desperation. "You're terrifying her. Let her go." At the poolside, the water gleamed bottomless, a deceptive abyss as treacherous as their false fortunes. "Hit the jackpot, Charm," Vance snarled, his grip tightening as Lily's eyes widened in terror, her breath coming in short, panicked gasps. "No, please." Her voice broke, pure dread shattering her usual compliance. I lunged for Vance, my fingers grazing his gaudy shirt, but he shoved me back, my hip slamming against a patio chair, pain shooting through me as I stumbled. They tossed her, splash, bubbles, then an eerie silence as the water closed over her. They exploded into guffaws, high-fiving like they'd hit a royal flush. "That's a winning splash," Rex chuckled, wiping his eyes. But Lily didn't resurface, and I stared at the ripples, horror petrifying me like a losing streak. Then, a faint wheeze. Her head bobbed up, face pale, blood streaming from her forehead where she'd smashed the pool's tiled edge. Her eyes blank, flailing weakly before sinking again. I bellowed, a primal howl that echoed across the estate. "Help! She's hurt!" "She hit the tile." They relaxed, lounging by the bar. "Show off," Vance jeered. "She can float, no bad beat here." "She's fine," Rex added, sauntering toward their stretch limo in the driveway. "A splash builds luck." I shouted after them, my voice cracking. "Come back! She's dying!" The engine purred. Vance calling out, "Home soon, Mom. Don't fold." Tires screeching as they peeled away, leaving me with the pools lapping and my daughter's fading life. Panic surged, then hardened into a mother's resolve. I heard a chopper overhead, a tourist flyover, and waved frantically, my arms burning, pointing to the pool. The pilot banked, a crewman leaping out to dive in, hauling Lily's sodden body to the deck, starting chest compressions as I dialed 911, my voice steady despite the terror. Estate on Desert Inn Road. Daughter pushed into pool, head injury, drowning. Sirens screamed, paramedics swarmed, pulse slow, hypothermia, wound. In the ambulance, I gripped her cold hand, memories flooding. Lily at 8, scratching lottery tickets with a penny, giggling. At 18, beaming at her first casino job. At her wedding, trusting Vance with starry eyes. I'd sensed the fix, stayed silent for her windfall. No more. I dialed my Uncle Hal, ex-Nevada Gaming Control, ousted for exposing a syndicate. "They're home. Deal the cards." At the hospital, Vance texted, "Sweetie? Hogwash? Clinic buzz. She's breathing barely. Stay away." Lotus flowers arrived. Card reading. "Mom's bad beat won't bust us. Scrap them. Allergic. ICU vigil. Machines beeping her fight. Doc. Stable gambler." Lily whispered, "He call?" "Yes, bad beat me." A tear, her silence a verdict. Hal rang. Rex's winner drowned in a pool 10 years ago, claiming rigging. Investigator bought. Nephew's proof showed DOJ plans. Dead in hit and run. Now? All in. Days of care, Lily voiceless. Vance ceased calls, expecting her fold. Hal's expose, drowned odds Nevada lottery rig, went viral. Ex-Vegas son. Casino break-in confirmed intimidation. Arrests. Assault. Reopened homicide. A month later, we packed. Divorce filed. "Where?" Lily's eyes hopeful. Reno Cottage regained. Her grin real. We drove, strip fading. Justice. Lily safe. A new deal. A mother's call busted their game.